Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a book review of Trouble is a Friend of Mine by Stephanie Tromly, which again, I said wrong. I know I suck at pronouncing authors' last names. I was sent this book in exchange for a honest review by Hotkey Books, so thank you very much Hotkey Books for the book. Trouble is a Friend of Mine follows a girl named Zoe who is smart and plans to get into this really prestigious school. She lives with her mum as her mum and dad had just recently divorced, and she moves into this small little quaint town, as I will put it. She doesn't really find herself fitting in, and that's until she meets a boy named Digby. He's rude, he's smart, and he doesn't take no for an answer, and he's really intrusive if I'm going to be honest. However, as he starts taking Zoe on all these adventures, Zoe starts to lighten up a little bit and he actually starts to become quite good for her. But some of these adventures are not always the safe ones, and some of them end up quite dangerous and can get them into a lot of trouble, especially when Digby starts talking about his sister that went missing 8 years ago and a girl's disappearance about a month ago, and how they could be connected and how they should find the person who did it. That's all I'm going to get into about the plot of this book because I don't want to spoil anything, but it was a really fun, light-hearted read. There was a lot of adventures going on and a lot of plot twists and sanity basically. Digby just gets up to so much stuff and Zoe's just dragged into all of it, and whilst Digby at some points was kind of creepy, I'm not going to spoil anything, but some of the things he does is just crossing the line a little bit. I think that he was all in all really good for Zoe. There wasn't too much character development in this book, however there was enough for me to be happy with it, but I especially liked how the characters didn't necessarily develop themselves but develop with their relationships that they had. Whether it's Digby or Zoe's or her mother's, they all just started to come together and to talk about things, and I really like it when characters have good relationships with other people and build on those relationships. Whilst I really liked the whole adventures that were going on in this book, at some points I found them all sometimes a little bit too ridiculous, especially the end one where something gets blown up and it just seems all in all a little bit too out there. I mean, it's always fun to read, but I expect something a little bit more realistic when I'm reading, you know, a YA contemporary book. I also didn't really think the romance was necessary. I enjoyed it and it wasn't in there very much, so I don't even know why I'm complaining about it, but I just felt like I would have liked them just as friends too. Like, I didn't think the romance aspect was really needed. However, I did enjoy the romance, don't get me wrong. I really did enjoy this book, and it's the author's debut novel, and it's always a good sign when the debut novel is pretty good. It was definitely unlike a contemporary that I've ever read before, and as I said, it was just a really fun read. I really could have read it in a couple of sittings, but I just kind of spaced myself out reading it and I enjoyed it, and I'm kind of glad that I did because at parts there was so much going on that I felt like I could have easily got lost. Overall, I really enjoyed this book and I'm rating it a 4 stars out of 5. Yeah, 4. I'll go with 4. So let me know in the comments below if you have read this book and what you thought of it, and like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you'd like to see more book related videos from me, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye!